Hey everybody, this is Bill. It's Wednesday, the 19th of September. Here's your trade analysis for the morning. Um, I just finished up trading for the day. I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to show you a couple of things here that might be helpful as far as getting more accurate HLB trades as well as just trading the pivots on their own. You'll notice here that around 132ish an HLB fired off, and initially it was looking like it was going to the upside, but the way you can use the pivots to more accurately take the HLB trades is you'll notice that if you look in the past, pricing in the middle of the night brushed up against the top of the pivots and then dropped down to where the HLB formed, and even prior to that an HLB that fired off in the middle of the night here fired off in the middle of two pivots, and then if you watch the history of that, went all the way up to the pivot line and then backed off. So what that leads you to understand is that this HLB, in my opinion, would have a higher likelihood of going to the downside than to the upside, since it's already been there and historically had already tested it. So a more accurate trade here would have been to short this pullback here, and then as you can see, that worked out really nice, because then you ended up having a spout right after that, where you could have exited at that point, but even if you had hung on, you could have got out at the 50% hash. So just keep that in mind when you're trading using the HLBs and the pivots together in conjunction. They're very powerful signals. If you just kind of, I know it's not intuitive, but you kind of develop a feel for that over time. The trade that I took here on the euro this morning was right here. This green bar after this red bar had touched the lower profit pivot, and then I was trailing my stops, and I ended up getting stopped out right here on this red bar. Had I just left my stop down here at the line, I probably would have been able to ride this all the way out to the upper line. But I don't know. This is the time when I'm taking my kids to school, so I was being overcautious. It still resulted in a decent profit, over $900. And then an interesting trade that I took down here on the Dow, which once again, if you take the if you take the profit pivot lines into consideration, HLB fired off right here. Didn't quite make it to the downside. I initially was thinking, it's already gone halfway between the two lines, maybe it'll go all the way before it reverses, but it didn't, and it started to climb up. So I said, okay, this is as far as it's going to get. It's pierced at this horizontal profit pivot line, so I'm going to take the long when it breaches the top of the HLB signal bar, and that worked out great. I was able to scalp 10 ticks off of that. The bar actually turned into a spout, and I wasn't even in that thing for more than 10 or 15 seconds before I had made my profit. So all in round, pretty good day. Just trying to teach you how to use the signals as a total trading package now, as opposed to an independent one-off signal. So hope that helps. Hope you're learning something. Email me if you have any questions, or Skype me, whatever. And that's it for today. Over and out. This is Bill.